Now, Wednesdays here on the program, we'd like to put the spotlight on the farm women's group, Common Ground.
Common Ground is a group of farm women who want to be a resource for consumers who want to know more about how their food is grown. Joining us now is Karol Swan from the Columbus area. Thanks for being here today, Karol.
Thanks for having me, and the weather held out. Weather let me come.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm glad that you did, because we want to talk today about the country of origin as far as labeling goes.
Yes, that was put into effect in 2016, and there was a lot of discussion on what should be and what shouldn't be labeled. They came up with having lamb, fresh goat, and fresh chicken mandatorily labeled, plus all your fresh produce and vegetables, fruits and vegetables, which you see the little stickers all the time, and your fresh frozen vegetables, and then macadamias, peanuts, pecans, and gingeseed. Now that's what they came up with, plus some fish products that are mandatory to be labeled. So there's been concern on Facebook, oh, we don't know where our food comes from because of cool labeling, because of not cool labeling. But I just wanted to assure to the consumer there is a plethora, lots and lots of products that are not mandatory to be labeled. The companies voluntarily put a country of origin label because it's kind of out of respect for the consumer's desire to know the pride of their product. They want people to know where their product came from. So as I walked through Hy-Vee and the other store, Super Saver in Columbus, which we have here in Lincoln, and I looked at all the beef and all the pork, even though it's not required to be labeled. Our pork processors and beef processors are proud of their product, so they put that product of USA right on that packaging. So essentially it's not mandatory, so they voluntarily label it. So then I started walking around the store, going through my cupboard, and I found some other products. This is pasta. It's not required to be labeled because it's a processed food and wheat products aren't required. It says a product of USA. I found some canned product. The pineapple says a product of Thailand right on the can. So if you want to know, it's in fine print, but if you want to know, the mustard comes from USA and Canada. Basil was from Egypt, I believe. So the cinnamon is a product of, or what is that? Is that the cinnamon, or the chili powder is a product of Mexico or something? And then
Oh, this says USA on it.
that says USA on
Also
it.
Spain.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then the water chestnut said from China. So just so the consumer knows, if they look, and if they want to know where their meat comes from, feel free to ask the meat counter. Go to the meat manager, and he can show you the boxes where the product comes from. And in compliance, there was New Zealand and Australian lamb in the store, and that's in compliance with the cool regulations. And
So consumers just really need to know that a lot of effort is being made to say where the food is coming from, and they don't always have to say that they're actually going that extra mile.
They're going the extra mile to show. It's all voluntary labeling, except for the mandatory one. So I just want consumers to know that yes, food producers are proud, they respect the consumer, and they have listened to the consumer. They want to know.
Perfect.
All right.
Karol, thank you. You're sticking around with the recipe.
Yes. Yes.
Can you give us a hint?
It's an oatmeal breakfast. Some people like oatmeal for breakfast. Some people say no, it's good kitty food. But you know, it's healthy.
Okay. Well, we'll
This
share
looks
it.
good.
It's fun.
Yes. All right.